Welcome to our Hanking Curriculum Night. The theme of this year is connections, and we want to take a few minutes to introduce ourselves and connect you with some Hanking and district-wide information. My name is Mrs. Putz, and I am Hanking School Principal. Welcome back to our returning families, and hello to our new families. We're so glad that you have chosen Hanking. For those of you who have students at Huffman, you may recognize Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown is now our Hanking Assistant Principal, and we are so happy to have her here. At Hanking, we strive to provide an inclusive, equitable school system where students experience comprehensive, authentic learning aimed at developing the whole child. And now I'd like to introduce Dr. Deli, our superintendent.
Hello, and welcome to your respective curriculum nights as we launch yet another school year. I'm Dane Deli, Superintendent of Schools. Our learning communities across the district are thrilled to reconnect with students and parents as we renew our commitments to honoring the whole child. Our job is to greet children at the front door and accept them for exactly who they are, for how they learn, for how they think and feel, and for how they wish to achieve their goals. We look forward to advancing our important teaching and learning initiatives without the constant focus on pandemic awareness. Thank you for entrusting District 34 with your children, and I hope that you and your families enjoy a wonderful school year. Take care for now.
Thank you, Dr. Deli. And now I would love to introduce you to our fabulous Hanking staff, starting with our kindergarten teachers. And here is our first grade team, our second grade team, our student services team, instructional resource team, our instructional associates team, our custodial and cafeteria team, and our fine arts group, all here to serve your children.
All kindergarten, first and second grade students enjoy PE class daily for 30 minutes and life skills once a week. During PE, students work on their overall fitness, skill development, and the ability to work together to achieve common goals. Please make sure your child has gym shoes that are safe for PE. Life skills class extends our learning with units based on safety, social, emotional, and cooperative learning, as well as how to care for our bodies and the body systems. We look forward to a fun and active year.
Thank you, Mrs. Huck.
News from the music room. Music is an essential part of Hanking School's curriculum to develop the whole child. Students are engaged in music by creating, performing, responding, and connecting. We explore the elements of music consisting of rhythm, melody, harmony, form, texture, timbre, and expression. We incorporate singing, speaking, moving, body percussion, and playing instruments. Weekly music. Students in kindergarten, first, and second grade meet twice a week for 30 minutes.
Thank you, Mrs. Saracen.
News from the visual arts. All students at Hanking enjoy art each week. Class is an hour for first and second grade and 30 minutes for kindergarten. During art class, students explore a variety of materials and processes. Children have the space to discover their own interests while mindfully planning, problem solving, and reflecting on their work. Thank you, Mrs. McGee.
Thank you, Mrs. McGee. Quick correction, kindergarten receives 1 hour a week of art this year.
In drama, students work on their theater skills of concentration, imagination, transformation, imitation, and collaboration. These theater skills enable students to act out stories as a class and in groups. All students have drama class once a week for 30 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
In the In the LRC, we encourage every student to develop a sense of curiosity, love of learning, and literature. We focus on exploration and discovery through experimentation, inquiry, and collaboration. As an extension of your child's classroom, we utilize print, digital, and makerspace resources to help us answer the questions that guide our learning. We are passionate about igniting the spark in your child's wonderings.
Hello, families. We are excited to promote multi-tiered systems of support, or MTSS, for social and emotional learning opportunities in your child's classroom, Tier 1, with specialized groups at Tier 2, or on an individual basis, Tier 3, depending on each child's specific needs. All students receive excellent SEL support in their classroom through evidence-based curriculum called Second Step. Each grade level meets once a month to proactively review students' social and emotional needs and determine best levels of support in a collaborative manner through data-based decision-making. Throughout the year, some children may require additional temporary social and emotional support at Tier 2 as needed. Students can become eligible to participate in a skill-based social and emotional learning group, where they are taught a specific skill with other students for 6 to 8 weeks, or other supports as needed, such as having a mentor or a champion in the school to help them with some relationship building. We will be hosting our SEL Hawk Talk times for parents to support those who may be experiencing difficulty with behaviors, engagement, executive functioning skills, or more. Please stay tuned to schedule an SEL Hawk Talk time. Information will be coming out in the next few weeks through school-wide and classroom newsletters. This year, to support students with regulating their minds and bodies, we have a regulation station and Zen Den at Hanking School. The regulation station is a space to be used for big movement activities, emotion regulation, and body regulation. It is the perfect place for a movement break throughout the day. The Zen Den is a designated space for calming activities for students who need a resting break. It will be less stimulating and a great spot for a rest, mindfulness, deep breathing exercises, meditation, and yoga. We are also adding in sensory pathways throughout the school for quick movement breaks to regulate and get back to class. The ultimate goal of keeping our minds and bodies regulated is to give short and quick opportunities with the goal of getting back to class as quickly as we can to be able to learn with our peers.
Thank you. And a message from Mrs. Schmitz.
If your child is out of school on a long-term absence, but is still feeling well enough for Zoom, then our K-2 Grade Center teacher will email you with a Zoom link and a schedule for the days your child is out.
Some of our fabulous organizations are represented tonight. Glenview Public Library is one of them. Please make sure you visit.
Have you heard the news? Glenview Public Library's Board of Trustees recently voted to adopt a resolution to provide library cards at no cost to children living in unincorporated Glenview within the Glenview School District service area and where GPL is their nearest library. So that means all students attending Glenview D34 schools can now get library cards. Visit the Glenview Public Library's table outside of Hanking's LRC tonight and sign up your child on the spot for their free GPL library card. The Glenview Public Librarian can also help with any questions you may have about all the wonderful resources that are available.
We encourage our families to get involved. Please refer to our Glenview 34 and Hanking websites for more information about these wonderful organizations that are here to serve you and all our students.
Excellent. Again, some of these organizations are here tonight. Please make sure you visit their tables. One of these organizations is our Hanking and Hoffman PTA. Sure you stop by and say hi to Mrs. Dahlman and Mrs. Colbert, our new co-presidents. I'm sure they have plenty of ideas, resources, and information to help you get more involved with Hanking.
Hi, I'm Zach Gelfin, Vice President of the Deborah Gelfin Children's Foundation. The Deborah Gelfin Children's Foundation started supporting the D34 community 32 years ago after my mother, Deborah Gelfin, a parent of 6 boys, passed away at the age of 37. She was an extremely active member of the school community, supporting students, teachers, and staff. It was important to her that she not be forgotten, and through the Deborah Gelfin Children's Foundation, we're able to keep her memory alive. The foundation supports D34 children in crisis with a variety of goods and services, such as shoes and clothing, mental health resources, and rental assistance to keep children in a stable environment. Through our partnerships in Glenview, we also support the Glenview Necessities Closet, which provides access to hygiene items and cleaning and school supplies. In all, the Deborah Gelfin Children's Foundation provided over $100,000 in support to the community last school year, and we look forward to being able to support D34 students again this year. Please see our booth out in the hallway to learn more, or visit us on Facebook or at deborahgelfin.org.
Thank you. Glenview Education Foundation is also represented here tonight. We refer to them as the GF, and they have raised and donated over $2 million to support innovative programs in all our schools. We appreciate all these organizations. Quick shout out to our D34 Parent Connect program. Seems like their first session will be coming up this month on Wednesday, September 28th at 7 o'clock at Springman. Topic of conversation will be mindsets and skills for a successful school year. Hope to see you there. The entire district is celebrating the construction and renovations made possible by the community support of the referendum. At Hanking, we will be holding a ribbon cutting ceremony on September 20th at 5 o'clock, and it will include a building tour. However, if you are curious about the learning spaces, feel free to take a self-guided tour today. And we will be celebrating again next year around this time because the spaces that have not been renovated will be during the summer. The district continues to follow the progress of our strategic plan, and we would like your input. This survey was included in this week's issue of the D34 Parent News that you received during, probably via email. Please take a few minutes to participate whenever you have a moment. Answering this question: how can we continue to live our strategic plan and core values? All right, everyone, that is it for me. Hope you have a wonderful curriculum night and a wonderful school year, and I will see you in the building. Have a good night.